Hi, this is Courtney, and today I want to show you one possible strategy you can use to organize the classwork page within Google Classroom. A lot of times teachers call us asking, this is getting out of hand. How can I make this more organized, both for themselves as well as for their students? So, one suggestion is to create topics that identify the week. So in this case, it's a week 5, April 27th through May 1st. How do I create topics? You go up to this create button, click on topic, and let's say I was getting ready for week 6. Okay. Once I have the topic created, then I can start adding my assignments, or I might even be able to drag an old assignment that we didn't get to up into that particular topic. So you can drag and drop these assignments around as you wish to help with your organization. You can also move the topic down. So if I wanted to keep my chat, one-on-one chat with students at the top, I can move it around. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and delete this because that was just an example. You'll also see that I numbered my assignments. And a lot of times teachers have found that really effective for organizational purposes, as well as an easier way to communicate to kids what needs to be done, what they might have need to improve on, etc., because then they can just refer to them by the number. Keeps it a little more organized for everyone. Also, in order to put an assignment into a specific topic, when you are doing the creation of an assignment, I'll call this number 40. You go over to the side where it says topic, and then you can put it in the appropriate topic that you're looking for. So it's this one. I'm going to click assign, and you'll see it shows up at the top. And again, maybe you wanted it at the bottom or wherever, but it always is going to show up at the top of that topic chronologically. I still want my agenda above. Also over here, when you click on a topic, it actually expands what's in there, but it retains just what's in that particular topic area. So that's a filter. And it gives you a little bit more detail about each of the assignments. And from a teacher's perspective, it also allows you to look and see who's assigned or who's turned it in, who hasn't, etc. Another idea is to add a material. To create a material, you just go up to that create button and click on material. Materials are useful for things that are not going to be assessed. It might be where you would put your syllabus, or in what I'm going to show you next is how you could create an agenda, etc. Something that you kind of want to have them use for reference. But they can put all of the work for the week or for the day, maybe for elementary students, into a Google Doc. And this is kind of acts as a checklist for the students to really focus them on a particular week and give them some structure that might emulate what it would be like when we were in the physical classroom. You'll see that these are all hyperlinked, and they hyperlink directly to that particular assignment. So it's just another way to get to a particular assignment. I'm going to show you how you can do that. If you go back to any assignment that you want to get a link for, you can just go to the 3 dots on the side and copy the link. This could be useful as well if you wanted to just email a student saying, hey, what's up with this? Or communicate it in some other way. Now I'd like to go look at the student side and also show you some ways to point out things for them. So over here, they also see the topics. They can expand on them by clicking on it, and they'll see that same view where it opens up more detail. I also want you to note that the material is grayed out, whereas the purple icon for an assignment indicates that there's something that the student needs to do. This is a question, so it's something that they need to act on, whereas this is a material, it's something that has been posted like the agenda, and they don't need to actually act upon it, just know it's there. Another important thing for them to realize is at the top of the classwork page, they'll see this view your work. And this is, again, filtered out so that all of the work is in here, assigned, returned, and missing. If you scroll down, you'll see that. But you can also call students' attention to what's missing and asking them to try to act on that and get their work turned in. Another tip may be that after a while, you just don't want all of the assignments shown on the main page or over in the topics. You might want to kind of clean it up a little. In Google Classroom, you never want to delete assignments because then you might not be able to recapture the work. If there's work associated with it, it'll always be in your Google Drive, but it's much more painful to try to dig for that and recreate it. Instead, what you could do is you can create a topic that you might call archive or quarter 1 or quarter 3 or whatever kind of name you want to give it. And then you can drag in, you can maybe even drag this down to go a little lower. And let's say you want to capture everything from week 2 and back and throw it into the archive. So I'm just dragging these assignments in. And once I do that, then I can just delete this topic and keep filling in the archive topic. And eventually that would clean up my topics over here to just be whatever week we're trying to focus on and then the old material. Hopefully these strategies will help you become more organized and efficient.